obviously I don't want to get too much into your personal life because you've talked about it a lot, but we talked about kind of like how, Kanye at a certain point in time gets wrapped up as to who your identity is.
Yeah.
But I'm a married man. I have kids. I feel like the idea of being married and being a husband, it also kind of becomes a part of your identity.
100%. It should.
But what I'm saying is like once that ends, right?
Yeah.
Is it a hard adjustment to kind of just, I don't know if it's being fulfilled. I don't know if it's, do you?
It's a hard adjustment, just like living a different life in terms of like living together and not living together is crazy. But also I was, touring, not touring, but I was, traveling a lot. I was doing a lot of other things that like kept me from being present anyway. So I also think of like my life as cumulative as opposed to like separated and parceled out into different eras. Like, we think of artists.
Sometimes we do think of our lives as eras, though. Yeah.
But I think of it as like each thing is just a step, and I'm carrying something up this flight that like sometimes more things get added on. Sometimes I leave some things behind, but I'm still like I'm going up, and I'm the same person that did all the things that I did on each one of these steps from my life, but I'm just on a different stair at this moment, and so it's like. It's not like a part of my identity got taken away by going from not being a husband to being a husband and not being a husband. It's more like, I've had all these different seasons of my relationship with my kid's mother.
Right.
And they're all incredibly important. And some of them have, heartbreaking moments or regrettable moments or, but also some of the greatest joys in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Forever, it's always going to be like, I couldn't do this with anyone else. Like my life is perfect.
Right.
So like I'm grateful for all of those things, but also this is just the next step. It's not like I took a step down or anything.
I'm getting the rap signal from Sylvan Marshall, Troy Marshall's son. But before I let you go, are we gonna have to wait 6 years for a new, like, is the battery in your back? Are you like, I just, cause you are so intentional with your music, I wouldn't want you to just microwave some shit and put it out, but are you like already kind of thinking about the next thing? Or are you living in this moment with this album right now?
I think this album is so like heavy to me, in multiple ways. Like I feel like if you notice, like my face is skinny, like I put in a lot of like work to finish this, and also in the like, I'm really street teaming. Like I'm going to 3 more cities in the next 2 days to go out the trunk with these CDs. So it's like, for one, it's heavy in that I don't want to just like continue to be on this cycle of, what I'm saying? I need some time with my kids. I need some time relax. But then also like, it's heavy in terms of like what all the things that I think can be pulled out of this album. And so I want to do a lot with this to further people's layering and understanding of it. I want to do gallery shows. I want to do my writings on the wall thing again, because there's so much music that is Starline that's not necessarily on this CD that I want to, intimately, work, work with people to understand and to contextualize and to, to bring to life. And then I also like feel like there's like a really good thing, or really good like quote that Miss Lauryn Hill said years ago that was just talking about like, you have to live life to create. Like you can't create from nothing.
You have to live life to get inspired.
You feel me? So like I gotta like live more life in this time of like what's going on. And
like Lupe did an entire album from the perspective of whether or not Amy Winehouse was a battle rapper in an alternative universe recently. I can't imagine.
I didn't even hear about that. That sounds so ill.
You didn't know that?
No.
The last Lupe album, it's from the perspective of if Amy Winehouse was a battle rapper. It's called Samurai. It's sick.
The last thing that I was really, really heavy on was the Drogas Wave.
Which was incredible.
He's just
all-timer.
I've been saying it more recently because I don't think people get this context for why I'm such a good why I'm the best rapper is because my first mixtape I ever got was called Lupe Fiasco's
First to 15?
Fahrenheit
Fahrenheit.
115
Yeah, oh
Part
yeah.
2,
Oh yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Fucking classic. Revenge of the Nerds is my favorite Lupe tape.
I could not rap how I rap on this album if I didn't have that, and I couldn't be as bold if I hadn't heard his bravado.
He was so ahead of the time with like, he has a song. Well, he has the American Terrorist series.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Part
American
2.
Terrorist 3 though.
Oh, 3.
Is not on any mixtape. It's pretty crazy. If you listen to it, it's 15 years ago, 14. But if you listen to it, it's about like what's going on.
Which one is the one that's like, something is a racist, Glenn Beck is a racist.
I forget. But American Terrorist, it starts off, he's like rapping from the perspective of a veteran, like a veteran who's talking to his wife, preparing her for the fact that he's about to blow up a federal building. It's fucking crazy, dog. American Terrorist 3, incredible.
The people with pens.
A little bit of Lupe talk to end the interview, man. Look, the album is out. It is incredible, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for this.
Get it straight from my website, chancestuff.com.
Yeah, go buy it. I'm sure vinyl's out.
No vinyls.
Vinyl's coming?
I don't know, man.
Please do the vinyls, man.
Vinyl is such a like complicated thing that people don't really understand. They're also like hard to sustain because they can melt and warp. They have, it's a long process. I think people just want vinyl so that they seem cool. I'm gonna be honest, like,
yes,
but
you're right.
That's what I'm saying. You think I just want to collect my vinyls? You have CDJs.
No. What people want to do is they want to support you, by buying what they feel like.
This is $8. Buy this from me.
They'd rather spend $100 and buy the splatter vinyl off of you. I'm just giving you the game.
Facts. It's 100% facts. I want something that people can use.
And then they're gonna be like, look at this art.
You know
I got this record.
It's like, yeah, I'm a really big Chance fan. Like, how often do you play this vinyl?
You're an independent artist. I'm not telling you how to run your business, sir.
It's also extremely expensive to make vinyl.
And you'll sell them all out.
Okay.
You're leaving money on the table.
I might do a vinyl eventually. I think right now, what I'm really focused on is being able to like go to somebody
and
that
say,
likes
hey,
me.
I got the album.
I got it right here. You know what I'm saying? $8.
Love it.
And meeting the people where they are.
Get the album on the website, chancerapper.com?
Chancestuff.com. This is actually my stuff. I actually paid for these to get made and everything. Okay. So go to chancestuff.com. Yeah.
Chance the Rapper. Thank you, man.
I appreciate you. We did it.
My dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.